With fall comes family traditions. From picking pumpkins to hay rides, you can find it all at Holliday Farm and Garden right here in Perry County. Meteorologist Allison Rogers takes us there on tonight's edition of Backroads.
On this episode of Backroads, we're getting into the fall spirit and we're heading out to a farm that dates back to the 1800s. Rowdy, Kentucky sits in Perry County, and that's where you find Holliday Farm and Garden. The farm operates year-round, but in October, the fall decor comes out and family farm days begin.
A lot of folks don't get the opportunity to come out to the farm, and this is an opportunity for them to come out and see the farm, see the operation.
This is the 15th year for family farm days, and it all started when the farm's owner, Peggy Conway, became an empty nester.
After my boys were in college, I was left here on the farm, and I thought, I don't know if I can handle all these cattle or not, so I'm going to try a new project on the farm.
It began with decorating the house, then the pumpkin patch came about, and the rest is history.
From the community, we started with schools, and once we got into schools, our groups just kept growing. And so we decided to just have weekends in the fall where anybody could come and just enjoy being on a small farm.
The farm may be small, but the possibilities are seemingly endless with hay rides, corn mazes, and much more.
We do hay rides, we have a corn maze, pumpkin painting, slides, things and creatures made out of hay.
But it's about more than pumpkin patches and hay rides. It's a chance for folks to learn about farm life.
Our hay rides are very educational. We talk about our goats that we have, about what they're used for. And then we also talk about our beef cattle. We also talk about a lot of things about Kentucky farming.
You know, unfortunately with time, there's fewer and fewer and fewer more farms and people and families that produce fresh produce and things like that on their property. And so, you know, getting to educate people about how that's all done is priceless to me.
And the produce for sale is Kentucky and Appalachia proud, which they say brings a crowd of its own.
We have people from 5 or 6 states that come. And they come here because they have a lot of family and heritage to Appalachia and have a lot of roots here. So they come to our farm. They like how it's set up, that we are an older Appalachia farm.